Okay, all right. So we'll go ahead and get started. Looks like we're just missing Cedric from our list. Have anybody heard from him or?
No, he might pop
Okay.
in. I don't think we would have copied if he emailed. Yeah.
I don't know. Today's Wednesday, so they wouldn't have had a basketball game.
Okay,
He may have practice, but
all right.
Hadn't heard from him.
So you have a copy of the minutes. You were emailed those. Was there anything that anybody saw in the minutes that needed to be corrected, added, or otherwise? If not, I'll entertain a motion to accept.
Make a motion to accept the meeting tonight.
What's up?
All in favor?
uh,
All right. Here's your signed copy back.
Okay.
Okay. And then recognition of guests.
Kathy.
Kathy.
Peppy.
Yes. We keep trying to tie her into the restaurant, but she's not tied into it. She's been volunteering at events, and so she's there.
Okay.
It's Miss Kathy. She does all the stuff now.
All right, got it. All right. Okay, Juneteenth board report.
Did we send out something to her? Okay.
Okay,
She said last night at the planning commission that she planned on being here, but,
Maybe she'll come in.
okay.
okay. All right, the taller component for the splash pad.
The saga continues, but we're going to buy it. We've updated the price on it. Victoria's gotten a bid on it, right? And it hasn't changed.
So the price will go, if we do it the way we discussed the other day, where we're just gonna do the budget amendment.
Yeah,
and
where
we're
the
just
city
gonna
purchased
do-
it with no tax.
Okay, but we will be able to go back to the original invoice, or the
Okay.
original quote for it.
Yeah.
So the $6,045, I think is total what it is.
Yeah.
That's minus all that tax.
We've been trying to avoid a budget amendment, but it's taken 2 months to get to this point, and we'll have a budget amendment on the agenda soon. So we're just going to go ahead and do that, and Donna will send the money to us, and we'll pay the difference.
Okay,
So it's in progress. It shouldn't take so long, but it has. Everything with the splash pad takes a long time.
okay, good.
But yeah, it's going to be a good addition. And should we update them, Victoria, on, or Ted, or we're kind of closing it out for the winter? We've gone in there and replaced the pumps and,
Yeah, so when it was built, the rain bird wasn't tied in.
Yeah, that's correct.
So the elevation was gonna be about off, we decided not to do that, so we installed a pump off the excess rainwater. Especially during the summertime, the rainwater could enter the system, so now we just keep that pump off. And then we did blow out the lines and started winterizing, we're gonna go back and double check, make sure it's all drained.
we were out there today at cheer practice, working on stunts. And, there's water standing on there. Do I need to go out there and like get that off of that, or
It's
keep the
going-
leaves blowed off?
It's looks like it's always going,
Okay.
unless you sweep it off, it's always, next time it rains, it's gonna stay there. It's just-
is that going to damage the concrete?
Uh,
Is that going to damage the concrete?
if it gets in the concrete and freezes, it can, but there's several cracks, so we're probably gonna have some trouble anyway.
So if we're getting to freezing weather, maybe we need to.
Saturday night,
That Saturday night's the first freeze.
I think so. First hard
When it
freeze.
gets time closer to freezing, we'll probably sweep it off, but it's gonna
Let me
be
check it, see
constant.
if it's changed.
The only way to go in there will be the
It
elevator.
is constant. You have to sweep it off every morning.
Yeah.
That the splash pad is open, you definitely have to sweep it off every morning.
Right.
The temperature for Saturday
somebody
night
has
is
to.
30, Sunday night
I'm just saying
27,
this.
Monday night 27.
And then probably high.
The highs are in the 40s.
Mm.
So,
But that's what that pump is also for, is because when it rains, the splash pad is curved, so water is going to collect on there, and it's going to go into the drain, and it's going to start filling back up our drain system if you don't divert it some kind of way, and that's what the rain diverter was for. The blueprint plans from Vortex had all the rain diverter out, all this stuff pumping right back into the big blue tank. And the onset of this, and that's why the rain diverter wasn't hooked up to begin with. So, and the pump is the only way to really make that work, isn't it?
Only I checked this week's working good. It's just like I said, the water does stand on the slab, and that's just because they got the elevation off.
I thought it might be because of all the leaves that were on the pad, so, okay, gotcha.
We're on the same page.
All right. Okay. Status on building maintenance employee.
She's actually, we're hiring somebody that starts on Monday.
Okay,
Mm-hmm. Kim Lang, that's her name.
Kim.
Lang, Lang.
All right,
So we think we're heading in the right direction there, and Alicia will work with her, and
okay.
Looking forward to it.
mhm.
All right. On the agenda, it's got, before we get to that, I wanted, because it's not on the bottom part here, but just about the update on how the Halloween thing went.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
It's not on our agenda, but it should be.
It should be on there, yeah.
So,
That
With
went great.
pictures.
There was tons of people there.
Yeah.
Bedford and Victoria helped out, like, we got that thing set up, situated, like, we had extra people come in, extra businesses come in than what we had on our list to set up tables, and like, we had lines coming from both ends, there
Yeah,
were
it was
kids
good.
everywhere.
It was good.
Like, we were out of popcorn, the 520 something boxes that y'all bought,
I popped
Within
every
30
kernel we had.
within 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Popped
Wow.
every kernel we could find, we popped.
It was the event for the last all 3 years has been a stellar event, and it has the potential to
Grow.
grow.
Yes, and we've had a lot of compliments from parents saying that it was a great idea, like with like being able to control the chaos, being there instead of uptown, because the kids are in a safe environment, you know.
Plenty of
and
parking at all the
the
schools.
parking and the, you know, just kind of keeping it enclosed so the kids, like, there's no chance that the kids could get hurt by running in and out of traffic like that.
And
So,
we had good sponsors, we had a
Yes.
good number of sponsors, right?
Yes.
yes, we did. We hope to grow that.
I was out of town for
We
that,
hope
but
to grow that.
that's all I heard was
next year,
good
too.
thing.
So,
Yeah, one of our sponsors was talking to me towards the end of the event about, how big this could be, with the addition of just a few things like food trucks and things like that, what a festival type event it could be. I mean, you already got 1,200. I mean, it's almost like a barbecue fest for a moment. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's a great opportunity. And then the church is doing their fall festival, Church of the Mount right there on the corner, in conjunction with the Halloween event every year now, so whenever we do the Halloween event, they're throwing their fall festival right after it, and they participate on the trail as well.
yeah, during, so they were sending
Yeah.
people to us and our people were going to them.
Yeah,
So it was like we had people going both
it's a
places.
busy corner of Mount Pleasant.
Like and lots of families were out together, dressed up in like full costumes.
Yes, it was great.
I'm glad you asked for that, Luna, 'cause it's not, like you said, it's not on the agenda.
And I didn't notice it until I looked down and saw holiday. I thought we just had that. So, yeah. All right, the holiday arts and crafts.
That starts Saturday. If any of y'all would like to come volunteer, y'all are more than welcome.
What's the
Victoria
time?
and I are going to get supplies tomorrow. What few we need, we have quite a few in the closet, but we're making popsicle stars,
Okay.
paper straw Christmas trees,
Okay.
popsicle Santas, and then beaded candy canes.
I ain't doing that.
So, and then, paper plate Santa Claus.
That I can do.
The beads.
So,
is not
Them
in.
beads, I
You have
ain't
both of like
need.
me?
Almost all of it.
What do you still need?
We need,
Cotton balls.
the TriStar beads, cotton balls, ornament hooks, paper straws, Q-tips, which we can get those, most of this stuff at the dollar store. The only thing that I don't know that we could find at the dollar store would be the TriStar beads.
What about
We may
paper
have-
straws? You can get those?
Should be able to.
Okay.
We can look there and then go further, if not.
What's a TriStar bead? What is that?
It's like the beads that have the little, it actually looks like a diamond star that has, yeah.
They kind of fit together.
Yeah.
They interlock with each other. Didn't
Where are you
have a
gonna get
really
those
good
at?
Picture of the actual beads.
They create that
How do they be
candy
having?
cane that you don't want to do.
Hobby Lobby has
I did
them in a
beads
pack of
last
400
year,
for
thank
like
you.
99 cents
Yeah.
of the red, white, and green ones. So,
Yeah, I volunteered, did beads last time.
Yeah.
I'll move on to something else.
Like, I'll,
But we do have a Santa booked. So him and possibly Mrs. Claus will be there.
Okay, what times are we doing this?
11 to 2.
11 to 2.
Yes, ma'am.
I will be there as ASAP. Bank doesn't close
Now we
till
have some like other crafty stuff like canvases and things like that in the closet if we need to pull those out for maybe the bigger kids if they come and want to craft. So we have that option
Okay.
as well if we need it.
All right.
There's lots of stuff in there.
Yes, lots of stuff. I've been through all of it,
Yeah.
rearranged it,
Yeah, I
grouped it.
like I never
Cleaned
told
it out.
anybody no.
Little OCD.
Yeah.
I never told anybody no.
We
Yeah.
also have some older clothespins, some of the old time
Yeah.
clothespins
For
that
making
we can
angles.
make like Rudolph's.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They can paint them and make Rudolph.
pre-decoration.
Yeah, well, they're old timey clothespins that Miss B gave me to use for arts and craft, and there was they had one that was made. It was like it had some lace angel wings on it, and the little
Yep.
clothespin was the
Cool.
Angel itself.
body. Yeah.
Okay, sounds good.
We have quite a few options there.
Mhm.
I will come help you, but I ain't doing no beads. Okay, enough of that. All right. All right, Bedford's back with us.
Yeah, he didn't get too far, did he?
Shouldn't say new, it should say returning.
Like we just swap spots. That's all.
All right, recommendation for board vacancy.
So Miss Pepe is here, and that's who we're recommending, and we wanted to ask you if you wanted to recommend that, and that would be something that would be on the city commission meeting, so that we don't go another month without having,
Miss Kathy would be great.
yeah. That's all I keep hearing, so.
And she's a great help for Halloween.
Yes.
Like she stayed, she's,
And like I
she's
said last meeting, it's nice to have somebody who wants to be a part of stuff already. You know, so thank you.
So we need a motion.
You guys have always kind of recommended through a motion, yeah.
Okay, all right.
I'll make a motion. We request that Miss Kathy Pepe fill the vacant seat.
It's basically Miss Donna's seat, because she moved out of the area.
All right, and I need a second.
That's it.
All
Thank you.
right. All in favor?
Yeah.
Any opposed? Okay. All right. That's all we have.
Yeah, I was gonna ask if you guys thought we needed to meet in December. Because I don't,
The only thing that's going to happen in December that I'm aware of that's going to be big is there is the parade, which is a different date now
Yeah.
this year.
it's
But
on a
did-
Monday.
It's on a Monday.
but this meeting will be after
This
that.
meeting would be after that, so, you
When
know.
is the parade?
December
The
5th.
parade is the 5th at 6:30 PM, which is a Monday. They've moved it. The theme this year is Whoville.
Is that the same as the Columbia Parade?
No, the Columbia Parade took our day.
They went Saturday.
They went Saturday,
Okay, okay.
and the fear was that the floats that we get usually are in both parades, and if they had to choose which one to be in, they would not choose ours,
Right.
which I was disappointed in because we have candy at ours. They don't have candy at the
Yeah.
Columbia Parade. But so we've moved our day as a Rotary
So
Christmas
ours is
Parade.
the Monday after theirs.
It's the Monday after theirs. That way the people who have the floats that are usually businesses don't want their floats tied up that long because they usually use them for other things. So we thought
Right.
we'd keep it close.
Do you need volunteers for that event?
I don't know. This year, Rotary usually takes care of lining everybody up
Yep.
and getting all that set up. This year's theme, of course, is Whoville. The Grinch is the Grand Marshal for the
Okay.
parade this year.
You wouldn't, I would have known that. You didn't have to tell me that.
Yeah, so, yeah, it's going to be fun. And then, of course, the third Thursday is the 15th of December. If I'm not mistaken, the intent is to have a more arts and craft related gathering for that third Thursday, which I know that's not a Parks and Rec event either.
Right.
You know, just taking the opportunity to say this out loud.
I don't think we were.
Rotary?
Rotary, yeah.
They do a permit, just like any other event in town. It's just pretty routine. They gather over there at the elementary school.
Right in front of the splash pad area right there along that side. They line them all up from the community center down to the softball field and then we
End up here.
end up here. We take a left on, what is that, Third? What street is that?
Third.
Third, yeah, take a left on Third and then a right on Main Street and turn right there on.
And if you want to go anywhere to eat that night, forget about it because all the
Yeah,
restaurants are just packed.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to, we got a question about floats for the vaccine.
Yep.
This still project.
And I'm glad you said something, Ted, because the city does a float too.
Working.
Okay.
The float applicant or registration forms are at all the banks.
I'll give them a free amount.
But we just wanted to pray, you know, pull more than one thing to pray.
Oh,
Pull as many as you
That's
want.
what we-
Yeah,
I
you
don't think
can.
we ever say no.
I do cars for myself, for my homecoming girl, so each girl has a,
We've got so many in the back.
yeah, you can do more.
yeah,
Not getting all in trouble, we thought about pulling a couple of boats. with the
Yeah.
kids.
Yeah.
absolutely.
And we do great.
That won't be a problem. That's just more the merrier.
No,
man.
we,
I have a suggestion, just because I guess I'm taking it from Columbia. I'm not saying I want to do this exact thing, but for their mother-son dance, they do, it's called Momster. They do it at Halloween time and they dress up and like, so the mother and son like dress up together as like a costume. Not that I want to take that, but I thought that maybe when we did that, kind of in place with what we try to do with the superhero, that we could make it like a superhero, like a mom and son, like superhero, like dynamic duo was what I thought we could call it, like, you know, a mom and son.
We have a good
It was-
backdrop.
It was really, really, really cute, and there was a lot of participation.
That would be
it's a
cute.
neat idea.
Yeah.
So I just thought that maybe when we do our mother-son dance, that would get some more boys out with their mamas if they could, you know, dress up. And I mean, I know we always have, it's a date, like that's what always with us is getting the right date. That's not, you know, during a basketball game or before baseball starts or, you know.
We're also trying to compare it to the daddy-daughter dance always.
It's never going to be the same. It's never going to be the same.
Yeah.
And it's, in Columbia, it's not either. Their daddy-daughter dance, in their daddy-daughter dance, you pay money. It's a meal, like you get fed, and it's still crazy amount of people.
Yeah.
I mean, it's never going to be the same, but I really thought that was a cute idea.
To get more mom and
Get
son.
more mom and son, just to maybe, and you don't have to. I mean, I guess we can put that out there. You know, it's.
I like that.
I just thought it was, you know, that we could. I don't want to steal their
You
idea.
call it what?
Dynamic.
The
duo.
dynamic duo.
Mhm.
We
So
got a good backdrop for it.
I don't know. So I just thought I'd share that. We could
Well,
put
we
that.
have to do it right on the tail of the daddy, these are the daddy-daughter.
Like, yeah, like we
No.
did last year.
They do
There
their- I
was,
mean-
like 3 in a row.
They do theirs, like they do their father-daughter around the same time we do, like January, February. And then they just did their mother-son in October,
Put it around Halloween.
but around Halloween. So I don't know. I mean, I'm not saying we necessarily have to do it that far apart, but I just kind of, I was thinking because we did that superhero kind of
Yeah,
thing.
My Hero and Me
Yeah.
dance. And we had, you know, a few people showed up. I mean, I was disappointed
Yeah.
with but I know the timing is, once again, that's the biggest thing I heard
Always,
from everybody was, you shouldn't do this in May.
Yeah.
I was like, well, man, we're going to do something in May. You know?
Proms and graduation.
Yeah.
and,
Yeah, it was,
There's all kinds of things.
You're always going to have complaints. Some
Mm.
can't
Yeah, you're always, I think so,
never
too.
can get
But-
everybody happy.
but there was a few that showed up, and they were also disappointed that not more people showed up. Yeah.
So maybe we can think about that or talk about
The
that.
only thing I could think of, which we don't really need to meet in December for, if we could definitely do it at the January meeting, is Alicia is going to work on a list of events that we're gonna hold at the community center and out in the community next year. And so she could bring that draft here, what we want to do, and have input from everybody for stuff exactly like that. And then kind of set solid dates for those for the next year, so we can get them on the calendar as well. And then if we can set the dates together, maybe we've got more chance of some of those being keep on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I was talking to some of my kids, some of the kids at school, like, you know, that I get to interact with at times, and like some of the things, what would y'all be interested in? What would get y'all at these events? You know, what kind of things would y'all come to?
Mhm.
So, you know, so hopefully they'll give me some good ideas.
Mhm.
All right, anything else?
So we circle back to, do we need to meet in December?
I don't think
That
so.
sounds like we really don't.
We can do that in
And help me remember, did we send all of the members the new community center ordinance?
I don't think I sent it out.
So we need to make sure you have that, because we raised like deposit fees because we've had some problems with certain events, and we did pass it in last month or the month before. We'll make sure you guys have that. We're denying events because
Yeah.
the commission said if they didn't get their deposit back because they didn't clean up the facility, it's a one and done. And I agree with it 100%. So we're denying events if you're coming back and wanting to do something and you did not clean up the place the last time. So I'll make sure you guys have that, so that if anybody comes up to you and complains about it.
I just applaud us for doing that. I mean,
And we
it's our
just had
building. It's a wonderful facility. And if you're not gonna have respect for it, then you ought not be able to use it.
We just had a quinceanera Saturday. Their refund got denied for the damage they left in the bathroom, the not cleaning up the floors, not taking out the trash. Like, it wasn't a huge mess, but it was enough of a mess that it shouldn't have been.
Well, we basically say it has to be the way you found it.
Yes, that's right. And that's why I was always such a stickler about how you found it was gonna be perfect.
Yeah.
You know?
We don't even want a cigarette butt on the floor.
No.
Or outside.
That's right.
So we'll make sure we get that to you, just so
How
everybody's
many
on the same
beer bottles did
page.
you find out one time over in the little practice field? That's what I'm trying to, 5 gallon buckets of beer bottles left in the tall grass for the high school football boys practice.
Well, now that they got that fence over there,
Which,
unless they're climbing the fence,
which I'm
should be
grateful they
able to
put the
get-
fence back up, because when they
Yeah.
had the fence up, it's like, well, that's just gonna be prime space for someone to take advantage of it, and they did.
Right.
And wood scattered all the way around.
Oh, Lord.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I
Don't
know.
watch the video, don't watch
Cleaned it.
the,
Don't watch the cameras.
watch the camera on that.
You don't want to know.
No, don't be witness to
I
that.
want to be,
Well, they were
know.
already upset at some stuff to begin with, and it was kind of like, Brent and I knew it was gonna be that way the next day.
so what they're doing is they're finding other family members that we may have to approve, but so far we've been denying it, just knowing that it's the same group having another party like that. So just make sure you all see what was passed by the commission. I think it was last month, wasn't it? Yeah. Okay, September.
Okay. All right, if we have nothing else, we'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
I'll make a motion, just be here for you next time.
We need a second.
A second.
Miss Woodley, and then we'll see you guys in January.
See you guys. Thank you for having me back.